Imagine a fighter jet that doesn't just hide from radar, but effectively disappears. An aircraft that doesn't fly alone, but leads a swarm of autonomous killing machines into the most dangerous airspace on Earth. The era of the F-22 Raptor is ending. The era of the F-47 is beginning. This isn't just a new plane, it's the most expensive weapon system in the history of aviation. Welcome back. Today we're diving into the shadows of the U.S. Air Force's most ambitious project yet, the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, or NGAD. For decades, the F-22 has been the undisputed king of the skies. But as global threats evolve and the Pacific theater demands longer ranges, the king is being retired for something far more lethal. In this video, we're breaking down the F-47, the sixth-generation fighter at the heart of this program. We'll look at the staggering $300 million price tag, the revolutionary adaptive propulsion engines, and the loyal Wingman drones that will change aerial warfare forever. Let's talk about the airframe. If you look at unofficial renders of the F-47, the first thing you notice is what's missing. There are no vertical tails. Traditional tail fins are great for maneuverability, but they are a nightmare for stealth, especially against low-frequency radars. By moving to a tailless blended wing body design, the F-47 achieves a level of extreme low observability that makes the F-35 look like a billboard on a radar screen. But why so big? The NGAD is significantly larger than the F-22. This is because of the Pacific problem. In a potential conflict over the Indo-Pacific, bases are thousands of miles apart. The F-47 is designed with a massive internal fuel capacity, aiming for a combat radius of over 1,000 nautical miles. It's built for persistence, staying in the fight longer than any fighter in history. You can't have a sixth-gen fighter with fifth-gen engines. That's where NGAD comes in, the Next Generation Adaptive Propulsion Program. Currently, jet engines are a trade-off. You either get high thrust for combat or high efficiency for cruising. NGAD changes the physics. These engines use a third stream of air that can be adjusted mid-flight. When you need to intercept at Mach 2+, the engine optimizes for power. When you're patrolling, it switches to a high-efficiency mode. This also helps with thermal management. Basically, it hides the heat signature of the jet from infrared sensors. Here is the most important part. The F-47 is not just a plane, it's a system of systems. The Air Force is planning to procure about 185 of these crewed fighters, but they will be accompanied by at least 1,000 collaborative combat aircraft, or CCAs. These are high-performance, stealthy drones, loyal wingmen. The pilot in the F-47 acts like a quarterback. They aren't just dogfighting, they are commanding a swarm. Some CCAs will fly ahead to act as remote sensors. Others will carry extra missiles to strike targets the pilot designates. Some might even act as decoys to draw enemy fire. This deep networking means the enemy has to kill 5 or 6 aircraft just to stop one human pilot. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the cost. Each F-47 is expected to cost roughly $300 million. That is triple the price of an F-35. Well, why so much? Because you're paying for the ultimate insurance policy. The U.S. Air Force's philosophy is that air dominance isn't a luxury. It's a requirement for every other branch of the military to function. If you can't control the skies, your carriers are vulnerable and your ground troops are exposed. The NGAD program is also using digital engineering. They are designing, testing, and even flying these planes in high-fidelity simulations before a single piece of metal is cut. This is supposed to speed up development, but the cutting-edge tech, the AI, the sensors, and the stealth coatings, comes with a massive price tag. As we move toward 2030, the very definition of a pilot is changing. We are moving away from the Top Gun era of individual skill and moving into an era of AI-integrated battle management. The F-47 represents the pinnacle of American engineering, a machine designed to ensure that in any future conflict, the U.S. never has to fight a fair fight. The NGAD is a gamble. It's a gamble that stealth, range, and autonomous wingmen are the keys to the future. With a unit cost exceeding $300 million, the stakes couldn't be higher. But if it works, the F-47 will secure the skies for the next 50 years. What do you think? Is $300 million too much for a single fighter, or is this the necessary price for national security? Let me know in the comments. I read as many as I can. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of aviation, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest in defense technology and aerospace, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching American Military Dominance. We'll see you next time.